Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, President Obama is set to appear with Hillary Clinton later this afternoon in Charlotte. Alexandra Smith is questioning the White House's relationship with the Clintons. She's here with Basil Smikle. Alexandra, when you say you're questioning the relationship with the Clintons, what do you mean?
You know, I think with everything that Director Comey just said, that the American people are going to take this as a perception as reality sort of issue when it comes to the Clintons and they're dealing with this administration. You have Attorney General Lynch meeting privately with President Clinton just days ago. You have the president set to campaign with the Clintons this afternoon, and suddenly she's cleared of these charges. I think that there's something suspicious that's going on there, and something that the American people are really going to question and factor into their already poor judgment that Hillary Clinton is untrustworthy.
Basil, I'm sure that listen, you're in an awkward position here. I mean, it looks like Hillary Clinton obviously dodged a legal bullet, but just listening to what Comey said, if that was run as an advertisement in of itself, it seems like it would sink her candidacy.
Yeah, but you know what, I think you could pull two very important things away from the statement today. One, that she's not facing any criminal charges, which a lot of us have said and talked about all along. But two, I do believe, contrary to what Christian said earlier in the program, that you could have faith that the FBI did their job. He came down with some fairly strong language. So whether you want to believe that there was something untoward about the impromptu meeting between Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton the other day, whether you want to, engage in the narrative of her untrustworthiness, both of which I don't subscribe to. But you can feel free, you can believe, I think, that the FBI did their job and did it in a way that was free from any political
Well, I think at this point, listen, there's going to be some that debate what the FBI did or didn't do. You heard Christian White, and he lost his sort of respect for the FBI, certainly on the James Comey. But more importantly, I think, is just how damning this is for Hillary Clinton. And Alexandra, again, even though she dodged a huge legal bullet, just listening to how many of these classified emails how many of these emails were classified, top secret, how many weren't handed over, and even if it was just pure sloppiness, there's a certain degree of indifference mixed in with arrogance that seems to be the hallmark of the Clintons that's starting to haunt her campaign.
It's the idea that there are two Americas out there. There's an America where people follow the rules and face consequences for their action, and then there's an America where the important people get off scot-free. And I think that what was interesting about Director Comey's statement is that it was defeatist in nature if you listen to it. He said that people under similar circumstances would have faced consequences. But prosecutors bring cases that they can win. And I think that he knew that this was unwinnable against the Clintons. He knew that the kind of apparatus they have out there would not allow her to be prosecuted, at least fairly, under the system. And so I think that they decided not to bring these charges because they knew that they couldn't win under the circumstances. But what was interesting also about his statement is that those are statements that are typically made by the FBI, by the Justice Department, in a courtroom, not in a public press conference. So it's clear that he was frustrated on some level, that he knew that she should have been prosecuted, right. but decided to air those charges publicly.
But why? But I don't really see the correlation between you're talking about this publicly and a frustration in not being able to bring charges. He aired it publicly, in my mind, because there is a public need and want to have this information, and to be clear, if there is any sense that there was something going on between Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton, why not air these publicly? Loretta Lynch has said that she is staying out of it, and she will accept any recommendation that the career employees said that they would get.
Basil, the